up Sage in my Western saddle. He's had a bareback pad on and an endurance saddle. So when we came in the arena, he snorted at this and thought it was scary, so I'm letting him investigate it. And now I will go introduce it to him and put it on him. I'd rather you did not eat it, Mr. Sage. Okay, excuse me. Can we not eat the pad? I'm glad that you have decided it's not a scary thing. However, getting sand on things makes things uncomfortable for you. Okay. So prerequisites for saddling. I said he has worn a bareback pad. He's had a girth. He's never had a Western. This Western's big and heavy. It's raining a little this morning, so I have my saddle covered with a blanket because I didn't want it to get all wet. So can I just toss a rope over without any fear responses on both sides? Does he stand in his park position? Not on this side, apparently. So I'll do more on this side. And I'm just saying head down and park, head down, good. Yeah, no, head down, back a step because he pushed forward into my hand. So throwing a rope over does not mean move your feet. We still need park. Okay, no matter what I toss on your back, you need to park. Nope, this is not a question. This is just me throwing a rope over. No issue on the other side. I'm going to ask for head down as well. See if I can ask little questions that don't involve moving the feet that say, hey, could you please do this so you're not thinking about the rope? Could you put your head down again so you're not thinking about the rope? Good boy. And putting their head down shows that he's at least trying to relax. If he will not put his head down, then he's internalizing, ready to flee, fight, or freeze. We don't want any of the above. Okay? Our lips are really tight and he's quivering right now. And that's just from our rope swinging. Head down, please. Thank you. And that's getting easier to put his head down, so he's not as worried. All right. Got the rope over. This time I'm going to swing the rope over, rub him. I'm going to reach under and grab the rope and tighten it like a cinch. And tighten it and tighten it. And that bothered him. I keep it tight with one hand, ask him to park and put his head down. And then I'll release the pressure. So he has to stand still and lower his head. Tighten it up. As they lift their head, it tightens their spine even more and all the muscles there, so it makes it worse. Good boy. Yeah. And then I'll reach under, grab it, tighten it, release, tighten it, release, do a whole bunch of them. Good boy. No, you gotta put your head down, please. Good. Tighten it, release, tighten it, release. There's less worry now. That's nice. Uncomfortable for sure. What are you doing and why? No, I'd like your head over here, please. I know there's vehicles going down the road, but I'd like you focused on me. If the head's turning away, he could potentially spook. Not safe for me. Good, there's looking at you. I'm going to do it on this side, and then I'll toss the saddle on. Saddle pad on 3 times in a row. Reach under. Oops, where's my rope? There we go. Reach, pull, release, pull, release, pull, release. Hi, babe. How are you? Good boy. Okay. Now, grabbing the pad. Toss this on at least 3 times on each side, depending on how he is acting. If he's good, I'll leave it alone. And Lacey has already been putting stuff on him, doing all the steps that I teach. So I'm not expecting any issues particularly, but he's never seen my pad, he's never seen my saddle, and he's never done it for me in my arena. All new things for him. And he's never had a Western saddle, which has a lot more. I didn't put the rear cinch on because he hasn't had a rear cinch. The endurance saddle is like an English saddle that he's worn. A lot lighter. This is a good solid 50 pounds with the gear on. So it's definitely one heck of a saddle. He wants to have a look at it, he's welcome to. Looks like he took a bite out of it while it was sitting here. Hey, you. Let's scratch my saddle, please. No big deal. I like letting them investigate. It's not a big surprise. He doesn't have to investigate it all the time. Once he's really used to the saddle, it'll be fine. So now I will just switch my lead rope into this hand. Until I haven't been doing this much lately. Bolstering has not been on my radar for a long time. Okay, so swing, swing, and there goes 50 pounds. Freaking heavy saddle. Adjust everything. Just gonna let him stand for a moment. And now I'm gonna take one step back just so in case he spooks, he doesn't jump on my barrel and add to things. Let him look at it. Tell him he's a good boy. Not really overly concerned yet. Good boy. Okay, so now I will take it off and do it 2 more times on this side. Sorry, bud. So, trouble is when you've torn rotator cuffs, dislocated both shoulders, and broken both collarbones, Westerns are a lot harder for me. Sorry, sweetie. That's as light as I can do it, okay? Good boy. I'll just let him investigate it again. I'm not worried that he's gonna jump around here. He's had so much good handling and positive work that he's very trusting. Definitely looking at it going, Murphy, button on me now. He's worn pool noodles as well, so one of the things I get students to do with their green horse is hang a pool noodle off each side with a bareback pad and let them chew on the pool noodles and bounce around with them in a safe spot, safe pen. They get used to the fact there'll be legs sticking out one day. All right, this is the 3rd one on this side. And ready? Come on, old girl. Whew. I don't want to have to do this too much, sweetie. Hey, it's hurting my back. Hey, you good boy. Can you put your head down, please? Thank you. Yeah, not too concerned. So I will put it on 3 times on the other side. Make sure that he's good there. Turn him around so you can watch. And he's eyeballing it. Oh, there's things sticking out. You can just see by the change of his ears too, watching. Things are sticking out on either side. There's a giant stirrup on each side. Hey, good boy, can you put your head down? So this is a great diagnostic tool. He looks frozen. Does that mean he's okay? So if you're not sure if he's okay, or if he's just kind of dopey, then ask for a little change of something. Can he put his head down, which is a little stuck? Can you take a step back, please? No, you can back up. Good. Now can you put your head down? So this is actually worry and a little bit of freeze response. I don't want freezing. I want to keep him in threshold and happy with his, that's better. So just asking him to move his feet forward and back a little bit. Looks like you got a bug bite right here. See? How would I fix that problem for you? And you won't put your saddle. Okay, head down, please. Good, thank you. All right, let's take the beast off of this side. That on. Saddle on. And we want this down, please. Thank you. I need the head down. Okay? What do you think? Good boy. Good job. All right, 2 more. All right, here we go. There's number 2. 3rd one, I'll cinch him up and I'll do some groundwork. There's number 2. Hey, can you put this down, please? I know the neighbors are doing stuff, but what I'm doing is just as important to focus on, okay? A lot of times when they change their focus to something else, especially when they're learning something new, when they come back to you, they spook. I'm very aware of, hey, keep your focus on me, please. Okay, please keep your focus over here. Don't need any surprises, either one of us, okay? These are new things for you to experience. And there's my last one. And that's about all my poor shoulders can handle for today. All right. That's a good boy. And stay parked. Good man. No idea how this cinch is going to fit him, so I'll just monkey with things a little bit here. Get things lined up better. Okay. Good. Should work. Brought out my shortest girth I own. No, you're okay. I see the truck over there. It's not important to me. None of it's important to me. Here we go. Good man. This part you want to go through fairly quickly. I'm going to do it very lightly, but you want to get things done up as quick as possible in case there is a explosion occurring. So I'm going to get at least one hole done here, and then I'm going to ask him just to gently back up one step so he feels the pressure. And at that moment, he might try to spook forward. He might want to crow hop. He didn't. It usually is enough, just that one backup step, just to redirect their focus enough that they go, I can breathe, there's a girth on me, not a big deal. I will do it up 3 more holes so that it's tight enough that it won't come off of him. I'm not worried that it's sucking him absolutely tight. All right. Now, get out of the way. And I'm going to ask him to walk on and see what happens. Good boy. You're all right. Another thing that I like to do we call it overshadowing because it makes them think about something other than what's bothering them. So if I ask him to do lots of transitions, and walk on, that's overshadowing, so asking lots of questions. The other reason I put the poles here was for that same purpose. If I ask him to go, sorry buddy, if I ask him to go over the poles, he's going to focus on the poles. It's very hard for him to explode into a buck, because I really want to avoid any sort of explosions in my training. And my goal is 0 buck. It might happen. It is what it is, but I do my best to avoid any stress. It's normal for them to spook and cow kick at the danglies hanging down. I mean, I got lots of saddle strings, and then in a couple of days, he's going to deal with the rear cinch. For now, he's doing good so far, but he has something to think about, right? He's got poles to walk over. Atta boy. Oopsie. You might want to think about your feet. Hey, good man. Good boy. And whoa. Good job. Well done. So, let's tighten this up to a much more uncomfortable stature. So, one thing they have to habituate to, they have to get used to a tight cinch. Not super tight, but tight enough the saddle won't come off. So I give him chance. And also you'll notice I'm on his easy side. I picked the left side to start lunging him first because he's more comfortable with me on the left. I didn't start on his scary side. He's getting a lot better. He's been here 2 weeks as of today. He's pretty confident with me now on both sides, but whenever I start something new with him, I start him on his easy side. Just so we don't have that extra stress level. No deal. No big deal. The other thing, too, if you watch his feet going up, is it pinches the area where the cinch is. So trotting over these poles and working hard over the poles is going to pinch the cinch, which will then show me what kind of colt do I have here. Do I have one that's going to explode at those things or think about them? Right. We're going to walk this way 3 times, then we'll do some trot and canter work. The canter might show us some bucking. I don't know yet. Good boy. You're okay. You don't have to trot. I just want to walk. Just want you thinking, right? Good boy. And the saddle strings are banging him and things like that. But he's had pool noodles, so he's been ready for this. It's not just fresh off the prairie. Lacey did several sessions with him wearing pool noodles and just let him hang out in her little round pen with gear on him and tarps and flags and things like that, so he could investigate and look at stuff and not have any pressure of a human shoving them at him. He just got to explore it himself. I'm going to ask him to trot. Lots of banging and flapping on his sides. So far, so good. And I'm going over the poles each way. 1, 2, 1, 2. Super job. Good boy. And you can see his head come up, a little bit of worry about the saddle as it pinches as it goes over. I mean, it's not a pain, it's just uncomfortable. Horses, they have to put up with this if we're riding, right? So I'm going to be doing lots of preparatory checks before I ride him at a trot, obviously. With my injuries, I cannot get hurt. And the more I know, the more I prep my horses. There's no need to be putting up with worry in the horses. We can fix it. It's up to us. Good boy. Hey? Okay? Good boy. Very quiet. Love it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Super trot, buddy. And we're going to change direction. Yep, you got it. I'm going to go this way now. And trot. Good boy. A rope organized, or I'm going to get it caught on these. If you don't go so, yeah, there's a low side and a high side, babe. He looked at me like that was impossible. The low side is the fence. High side's closer to me. Here we go. Now I'm on left side again. Didn't really notice any stress to the right side, so that's great. Big improvement. There's 2 laps. I'm just going to do 3 each way. Awesome. Good boy. And walk. And whoa. Right. Give him a little reward, a little rest. Release, reward, and relax for a moment. Very, very well. I'm going to take him down to this end where I have room. Nope, you got to keep walking with me. Even if I'm petting you, you can walk. Okay? I'm going to do a little lunging the canter down here. So we started cantering a few days ago on the lunge for the first time. He's never been asked to canter. I think it's coming along pretty well. This is a bit short of a line for me to work with, but I'm working with the halter, the rope halter, just in case I get a big explosion here and I lose the line. I don't want it attached to a nice expensive leather cabeston and he steps on it. This line is a rope halter, no snap. If he steps on it, he steps on it. It doesn't matter. It's what I've used for years for colt starting, and if the horse gets loose, it gets loose. I'm not worried about tack. Hi, good boy, eh? What do you think, all this gear on you? My saddle looks good on you. Oh, my old show saddle. This saddle's 37 years old. Still fits me, amazingly enough. All right, little man. We're going to head out. Just get the concept of canter with a Western saddle. He just has to do it. Doesn't have to be pretty. We're going to trot. Good. And we're going to canter. Good boy. And trot. Super, buddy. Good boy. Easy. Slower, please. Slower. Thank you. And I'll do 3 transitions each way. And canter. Good boy. Oh, there's a little sass. I don't think it's a buck. Good boy. And I haven't been asking him to canter for very long. It's hard on a young horse to be circling this small and cantering. I'm just happy that he gives it to me on cue. With no stress behavior, no bucking, no leaping. It's a little bit of sass on that last one, but I think it was just sass. I don't think it was pain or discomfort in any way. He knew the job. Good boy. His friends are sleeping in the shelter right there. And canter. And trot. Good boy. Super. Good boy. And walk. And woo. And back. Good. Good boy. Very clever. Yeah, good boy. Walk on, please. We're going to do, no, that's not walk. Okay? It's not walking. That was trot. In case you forgot. I'm going to do a change of direction. Thank you. Good boy. I didn't ask for that. We're just walking. Thank you. I think it's very valuable. They can just walk on a line. It's like, I know what we're doing. We're doing the trot canter transitions. We've done those for like 3 days in a row. I'm a smart boy. Good boy. And trot. lifting my line to pull. Whip is guiding, or a little bit of motivation pressure. I'm going to do the same thing with a kiss for Canter. You can trot and poop. Thank you. And we have a wrong lead. And we have a wrong lead. And Canter. And then we have a wrong lead. And we have a wrong lead. That's 4. Let's try that again. Move your shoulder out. And there we go. Correct lead. Oh, the straps are bugging him. Yeah, they're slapping the side. That woke him up a bit. Not exactly wild, but he was like, uh-oh. So I always do a downward transition. They start worrying. Let's bring him back. You can breathe. Okay? You can breathe. Oh, big snort. Good boy. Looking and chewing. Is that a little scary? I always dial it back when they have worry. Yeah. Oh, take big breaths. Good boy. Take a big breath. We're blinking, looking at the saddle. Good boy. Okay, let's walk on. He changed his focus. He's ready for it again. So I'm going to trot. And to help him with that lead, I did my inside rein cue. So I asked him to move his inside shoulder out. Canter. I got the lead again. Oh, there we go. A little bit discombobulated. You're okay. You're okay. Good boy. There. Does not like it slapping him. We're just, hey. Excuse me. Need to just slow it down. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness, he says. Okay, we're just going to stop again. More snorting. More snorting. Can you walk this way, please? No, I didn't say trot. Just walk. We're going to do lots of walk and halt. Walk and halt. Breathing. Walk. Whoa. Hey. No, we're stopping. I know you're worried, okay? That's why we're not going faster. We're going to do walk and stop. And ask you lots of questions. Find your brain again, okay? No. We're not rushing through our problems, okay? Doesn't solve anything by running around fast. That's one of the reasons I don't use round pens anymore and work the young ones without a line. Good boy. It's really hard to dial them back when they lose it. Good boy, you're okay. You can look at it. You're okay. All right, you're okay. There we go. It's just going to take repetition, right? This is day 1, Western saddle. We got huge saddle strings that hang down. I don't even trail ride. We're not trotting. Thank you. Okay. So I could tie them out, but the whole point is he can get used to anything hanging down. Right? It's not. No, we're not trotting. Okay, you're fine. No, I'm not. I am not fine. Good boy. There you go. And left lead's more awkward for him. He's right. Definitely likes the right lead better. So with this awkward lead, the saddle, I noticed everything was flapping way more than on the right side. The right side's really smooth. The left side's a little lumpy. And so, yeah, stirrup was flapping. Saddle strings were flapping. Oh well. We'll get used to it, won't we? You can trot now. I think you're okay. Yep, good boy. Let you trot for a bit. Right? Hey. Good. So watching me, ears on me. Good boy. Good boy. Nice. Good boy. Yeah. Good man. Good job. Just checking in. I like that. Try another canter. See if we brought him back enough emotionally that we're not going to get too... No, sorry, that was my bad. My whip was in the wrong spot. Good boy. Nice. I like that. He just drifted. Easy, easy. You're fine. You're fine. Good, easy. You're fine. You're going to ask again. No, I'm not actually. Just wanted you to be able to show me that you could do it without an explosion. And you can walk now. Good. You can walk. Yeah. We're going to do a change of direction. Keep moving your feet. This has been something he's been a little sticky with my changes. No, we don't need to trot. Hello. We'll just do it at a walk. Okay. I'm going to do a couple of changes. Very quietly. No, we're not trotting. Hard to tell if that's fear or him just trying to be a good boy. So I'm just going to interrupt that energy. Can you move your shoulder out, please? Thank you. Good job. And then can we change direction? And then can you move your shoulder away from me? That's better. Now we're in a thinking state again. Hey, no, nobody asked for trotting. Thank you. And we'll leave it at that. What was a good session for you today? Saddle? Me? Looking and chewing? Relaxed? Me? Not a big deal. We'll end them there for today.